Oh, honestly, I did not think it was going to be that bad.
In a city like New York, anything is possible. That includes your well thought out plans going straight down the drain. Fortunately for you, that happened to me, and I've decided to include you in my trip to doing the best that I can with what I have to be the best that I can be. Whatever that means.
Alright, I got a little more adjusted to the light. I can't say I like it, but to be fair, I set up the lens and the light and the stand and the microphone last night so that I wouldn't have to do this in the morning, because I woke up and all I felt like doing was going back to sleep. It is now 4:50, give or take. So I just grabbed my tripod. I guess I'm getting better at aiming it, so that's good. And now it's ready to start my day. So here we go. Okay, very good. So basically this is to give you a rundown of how I spent my mornings. I try to make sure that I get up around like at 4:50, 5 o'clock. I am sorry about my hair, by the way, but that's how it is at this time. I am not actually going to show you the kind of workouts that I do, rather explain them, because I want to make sure that I have the mic, I want to have the light, and I want to have the lens, and the other light, and my tripod, and my phone all in place so I can do this correctly. Otherwise, it'll be, a mess. And if I do the exercise with the equipment on, it'll basically be just like in Rocky 3 when everybody was recording Rocky. He didn't train correctly, and then Mr. T whooped his butt.
Come on, Mickey, let's go out in style, okay?
What are you going to start? Go out in one piece. Now come on, let's get out of here.
Alright, so pop quiz. What do you think is the most important part of starting your day like this? Is it exercising? Is it eating correctly? Is it planning your day? Is it, I don't know, calling someone for motivation? Looking up a musical playlist to get you pumped? No. The one most important thing out of all of them is to just get out of your bed as soon as you wake up. If you don't do that, you're going to contemplate on how amazing your bed feels. And I got to tell you, it feels phenomenal. What you want to do is you want to, again, get up out of your bed as soon as you can. If you want, you can consider it an exercise and do one big sit-up. Now, as far as what I do for the workouts there, it's pretty simple, because at that time I have people here, and I can't make too much noise at that time. So first I stretch for about 10 minutes. I don't do anything crazy, just make sure I put my leg a little elevated and I stretch it for a good 30 seconds each, maybe more if I need be. The joints are a little cold in the morning. And then stretch the arms, make sure I keep them loose, because you don't want to pull any muscles. And as far as the workouts go, I just do I do all the exercises in the circuit. Chori. Yeah, I basically do the workouts in a circuit style. So I started off with like 3 exercises, and that was push-ups, jumping jacks, and crunches. And that would I started off by maxing out to see what I'm able to do. By maxing out, for those who aren't or exercising yet, basically I do as many push-ups as I can before I start to have really bad form. And I do the same thing for the 3 exercises, and that becomes basically a set. And the 3 exercises designate how I'll do for the rest of the workouts. It's about 4 sets, give or take. I'll do 5 if I can. If it's my first day, no, I will not be able to, because that's how out of shape I was. After a while, I started adding more exercises. I was doing mountain climbers. I was also doing, first I was starting off with push-ups, and then I started doing elevated push-ups. I started doing some squats, different kinds of squats, 2 specifically. The original typical guess. Then I would have one with weights in my hand. It would have 10-pound weights. It would not be anything too crazy, because I can really get heavy. That's when you're doing the squats. When you're doing squats, you want to make sure you have perfect form. You know you're doing it right if it looks funny, basically because your butt is out more and your knees are 90 degrees. So your posterior is going back, not you going forward. And after that, you just gotta add as many workouts as you can. You don't want to do 10 workouts in a circuit. If anything, you want to do 5 workouts in one circuit, 4 sets of those, and then do another 5 workouts in a different circuit. As far as what I wear, look, I know a lot of people will say, well, for me to get started, I need to have some serious apparel so that I can look good and feel pumped. Okay, maybe, yeah. Brand new shirt and some running pants, some joggers will make you feel like you're ready to go. But look, this shirt maybe looks fancy. It is pretty breathable. It's pretty nice. I got it at Old Navy. It was on sale for $8, and I saw 2 others, 2 different colors, so I got those for $24. I had 3 shirts, which is pretty much all I needed for the moment, because I was doing about 3 to 4 exercises, 3 days of exercises a week, so it was perfect. Then I got a couple of shorts when I went over to one of those outlet malls, and it was like Nike and Reebok all had shorts on sale. A couple of joggers on sale. It was like $10-15 for shorts, maybe 15 or 20 for joggers. I only got 1 or 2 pairs of joggers because I wasn't going to be going out as much. It's cold now, so I'm not that pumped to run out in the cold yet. Some people like it. If you do, don't bother getting shorts, get the joggers and go outside and run. But the shorts is what I use because I feel more relaxed, and I don't have to worry about buying extra equipment. The extra clothing, I should say. There's many reasons why people do it early in the morning. Why do I do it in the morning? It's because I know that fasted cardio is more effective, much more effective than doing cardio any other day, any other part of the day. So if you're doing it on an empty stomach, you're burning the calories that you have stored in there already, meaning last year's cheeseburger or 2 years ago when you had a porterhouse steak. That sounds amazing right now. All those foods that you've been trying to get rid of, but this whole time you've only been getting rid of your lasagna from last night. So the way I see it, this is the most effective way, and it's also a way to get it out of the way, and you don't have to think about exercising for the rest of the day. If anything, yeah, you're going to be active anyway because you are an avid person. You're a very tenacious and successful person who will be active for the remainder of the day, and this will give you a boost to be that much more active as you go by through your day. Now, there's a lot of things you can do to keep yourself motivated during the workout. I like music a lot, but I listen to music a lot throughout the day anyway, so I found that to be not monotonous, but I just felt like I was just doing the same thing as I was doing other parts of my day. So I do something that I'm not normally thinking about while I'm exercising, and I put up a couple of YouTube videos. For the sake of the volume, I'm not putting up any of the volume on the other video that I'm watching at the time while I work out, so that you guys can hear me correctly. I have different ideas of what to watch on YouTube. As a YouTuber, I also appreciate other YouTubers and I support their channels as well. I like to watch, let me see. Well, there's so many different types because I like to learn about finance, and so I go to all these different finance vlogs. I like to watch these other self-improvement male vlogs as well, like let me see, TC Men's Fashion. The guy, maybe some people might say that they don't like him, but I think he's truthful. He's very honest. I also like Dan Marino with Alpha Male, and I like watching Casey Neistat. He's very inspirational to me because he's done vlogs for a very long time. He hasn't given up, and that's kind of what I want to do. I want to do this as long as I want, and when I decide to stop is because I decided to stop, and that's exactly when I plan to do it. And after that, I would begin the rest of my day. I would go ahead and put my coffee and take my shower and maybe write a little, or maybe I'll decide to write ahead of time. So right now I am working on writing some new vlogs, some new storyboards for the vlog, and I've also been working on a book which I just started writing. So let's hope that this turns out well. I'm putting my best into it, and the way I see it, if that's what I add, then there's nothing I need to worry about. So we're done with the workout. I actually already worked out before this video, so that I wouldn't have to worry about it during the filming process. So let's go out, let's go through the rest of my day, at least through the rest of my morning. This thing working? Why do I keep doing that? Why do I keep doing that? Anyway, so I was going back and forth, and I thought, you know what, am I going to shower? Am I going to do more exercises? Am I going to do work on my videos? Am I going to write my book? I just sat down and I focused. I didn't even brew my coffee yet. I will. That only takes about 5 minutes to fully brew, so I can do that while I'm in the shower. I always leave a video or two pending to post for another day, because to do it in the morning, sometimes you don't have time, especially when you have to rely on loading times and something goes wrong, you gotta re-upload, you gotta always depend on other things for your goals and your projects to get fully done. And because of that, I like to do half the job the day before. I just finished uploading another video to my blog. Obviously it's one that's been made before this one, because you're watching this now, and the other one was already uploaded while I was making this. That was an unnecessary sentence, but the point is I leave work for myself to do the day after, because that means I can have something in my mind that I have to do, and that keeps me in the rhythm of work and getting things done. I am also gonna be working on the book in a little bit. I saved my writing for the book on emails, on my hard drives, on different places that where I can access them at any time. That way, all I gotta do is just copy, paste, and then continue writing from there. And I can write from any device at any given moment, because I have it saved all over the place. And that way, there's no excuses for not being able to do something. Another thing is I also working on writing the storyboards. So I have 3 other videos that I have in mind right now that I am planning to do. I am also going to see if I can film some of those. Probably not today, because since I'm filming the video about my day, it's also taking up some time. But the way I see it, I'm not doing that, but I'm doing this. So there's kind of, you know, it's counter-attacking each other. So there's still productivity, and that's the goal. You know, that's the goal. You wanna keep working as much as you can. And for those of you who are not YouTubers, I get it. You're like, why would I get up early to just work on YouTube if I don't like YouTube? I don't want to get into YouTube. That's fine. If you're a business person, and you know, you want to make sure, one, that you get there on time, and you want to be positive throughout the rest of the day. Getting up early and exercising is one of those bigger steps that will get you to become that person. It will help you to be the best version of yourself, so that you can present that person to not only your hiring manager, but all the employees that are going to be working around you. And your attitude, without telling them, oh, I'm a gym buff and I like to do this and I like to do that, your attitude alone will tell them how you are, and that will make them appreciate you as a person. And then maybe they'll even start treating you like one. I know it can be cruel out there in our workplaces, but at the end of the day, you're responsible for your own identity in your workplace. It just so happens that it's going to be snowing today, or it already is snowing. It'll be snowing for about 5 or 6 hours, I think, and then after that it'll be raining for 5 or 6 hours. So with the exception of work, there's not a whole lot I feel like doing. So, you know, this is a good time for me to apply what I myself was teaching you guys in my video of how to be productive when you can't work or go outside. The point of that video, for those who haven't seen it, is to find solutions and things that you can do when you simply have no other choice but to stay inside. There's a lot of good advice there that I personally take on myself, and if you like, here or there, you'll be able to find the video, and you can go ahead and take advantage of that. And I feel pretty wrapped up. I am not gonna film myself making a cup of coffee because I am not gonna be making that into a film. I've already done that before, and basically you know how to make coffee. I'm not gonna show you how to do that. But after this, signing off. I'm gonna go to work, and then I come back and I try to finish any video that I may have started today, and just relax for an hour, maybe less, but you want to give yourself that time so then you can rewind, wind, and you know, get refreshed to do a little bit more. I get home around 5 or so. I finish work around 4, which is why I also have to get up early to really get there on time. I start at 8 o'clock, and I need all the time I can get. If you start later, you can. If I wake up at 5 and to get in at 8, then maybe you want to get up at 6 to get you to work at 9. That's fine, as long as you get whatever you want to do and you get it done on time. You don't want to be rushing. You don't want to get to work with your tie not all the way up because you're sweating and you're rushing, because everyone will see that on you, and it's not a good look. It is not a good look. So again, just keep doing everything you can. Do it as early as you can, and you guys will be fine. So hopefully this video is helpful to you in that aspect. Try it. If you don't like it, just let me know in the comments what it is that was difficult for you, and I'll be happy to address it. Any questions you have, I am always willing to answer those. I am actually still waiting for a question. Probably if I have a lot of followers by this time, I would have answered many questions, or maybe I still would have answered 0. But nevertheless, I am just as equally enthused to address them. Alright, that is all for now, and remember everybody, if you do more, you will be more.